Do that again.
We're on the subject of just like how like in general, I feel like a lot of people don't like one of the things that's always kind of said is like ignore the hate, do your own stuff. And I go, no, you should be able to process through the hate. You should be able to absorb what they're saying, understand why they're saying it, and process through it. And if it is nonsense or it does mean nothing, don't walk away from it, confront it. It's never walk away from something. Instead, learn how to confront it. You know what I mean? Like, if you had the knowledge and the power of, like, a fucking big ogre-looking beast, and the immediate thing should obviously be run, but in this situation, you have the knowledge, you have the equipment to deal with it, then, yeah, you should try your best to deal with it. It's called confidence. And then when you do, you get better. You understand. You did something. You have that. If you failed, well, clearly you did it now. Clearly. But if you do, then, well, there you go. And stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, you should know how to confront stuff, not how to run. Running is always easier. But when you confront it, and you know how to confront it, you can turn out victorious. You also learn, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like, do you have any examples of that, though, since you've been on the fucking internet for absolutely fucking years? Examples of confrontation that maybe you've learned from, or at the very best, like, turned out in a different way than it probably should have. I bet you have fucking tons, at least, of, like...
I've had tons of like, various things. I wouldn't say there was anyone that I took particular, I guess, interest in, or, like, it gave me something more than what I already had. That's sort of like a general notion. I think one of the most crazy ones was I once stopped the people from killing each other.
Just put up two hands like fucking Moses and stop.
Well, no, like shooter logic.
Stop my child. Yeah, it was Rainbow. I had to kill my teammate in the process.
No, so apparently there was
Doc, and I had an enemy and a teammate fighting. I helped the enemy out by killing my teammate. Good guy.
I was playing with one of these guys, right? One of the dude I met. I was just hanging out, chilling. One of the guys I was talking to was talking about how him and one of his friends got into a dispute. A bunch of shit happened. He wants to kill him. Like, he unironically wants to kill him. And I was like, I don't know. So.
Can you talk about which method? I'm invested into the lore now of the story.
No, he was threatening on the door. It was out of the house for a while, and he was threatening on the door where there was a gun. Apparently, that's what his sister said.
Wow.
And he was like, "We are Weezy's just gonna kill me." Now to clarify what he did, just so you understand this shit.
How old are you people? I think
dude, this is the thing. This is what you gotta understand, right? So the guy currently is. Then, as of this like conversation, right, that me and him were having, he was about 16.
And his friend?
Give or take. His friend was around the same age. I think he had like turned 16 recently, though.
Okay, so his friend who's threatening to kill him was a little younger. Got it.
But when it came down to it, the reason why they got into such a huge argument was for two reasons. There was one, he basically slept with his sister, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
You slept with the younger guy's sister?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, how old's the sister?
17.
Okay, but she was 8.
Nah, I would have been justified if I killed that bitch, do it. But no. Again.
You just look over and like,
all that shit happened.
Fucking prequels.
All that shit happened. And apparently, he was constantly knocking down on him, right? A bunch of other shit, basically making jokes. I got into thing because from what I gathered about this guy talking to him, he's one of those guys who makes a lot of jokes, and then the jokes are very badly said or poorly said.
Is he shitting on the girl? I don't get that. Is he just shitting?
No. To clarify, the person he would be shitting on was his friend. He'd be making, when I make a joke to you, I make a bunch of different jokes and like calling you a dickhead and everything. There's some genuine shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. The difference is, he would do stuff in a certain way where the tone just sounded genuinely aggressive. It didn't sound like And I'd be even like when this is the funny thing, even before this happened.
People don't fucking hear it because you're so monotone in general.
No, the thing is, even when he was talking, right? Like when we were talking before all this shit went down, he was actually, and I'm not even joking when I say this, he was doing that, and I was talking about it. I was like, dude, you honestly gotta watch your tone, because I know what you're meaning by this, because I can literally hear it in your voice, but it sounds so much worse. I imagine people must get confused all the time, and he's like, dude, seriously. I just don't know how to like stop doing it in such a way that people, like literally we were talking about this before it happened.
Like, I do that too. Like with Jerks once again, when I saw like the Genji thing, I was like, dude, like the whole game, I'm talking like this. I'm like, oh guys, over there. And then at the end I go, ah, man, guys, if only we had a better teammate. Like I do, like such the cheesy TV show, poor acting and all. Like you hear me when I'm such a poor actor. I do it. Like, we were watching some of my shit on my channel. I did like the poor actor, like, oh, damn it, oh, I got the dates mixed up. Like I do that shit on purpose. Very good at bad acting, I'd say. And yet somehow there are still fucking people who are somehow more autistic than me, and they're like, oh, shut your mouth. You don't know, and they fucking get taken so defensive, and I'm just like, how? How do you go outside more than me? You know what I mean? Like, why am I the one told I'm autistic? I don't understand people, I can't do anything, I need to go outside more. And now you here, existing in the world currently. I should spit on you. You know what I mean? In a menacing way. Not in a sexual way, but menacing. I gotta specify that to these fucking gay ass friends. Not all of them are gay. Some of them though. Pretty gay.
But continuing on with what I was saying though, before I forget about it completely. After all the shit, we were playing a game and everything, we were chilling out. And eventually, he hears the guy come back to his house. And the thing is, he was expecting this. So what he was doing before he, basically went home after this happened. Supposedly, he went to his uncle's and got a gun from him. He said, there's a person coming out to our house. I just want to have this just in case, blah, 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 blah. And so he got this gun.
In case his friend was gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah. No, he said if in case his friend shows up to kill him or his family.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now, I want to clarify, right? I want to clarify.
Degree, and we're about to have like a movie style friends turned enemies fucking.
Dude, I like literally. And we were saying about it, and he was like, dude, the dude's here. I'm like, can you turn me up and then just throw the headset out the window? Because basically, he was telling me about like all the shit about the way his house was, because we were joking about it earlier.
He takes the call.
He put my headset out the window. I started talking to the guy. I was like, can I reason with him so I get him with the gun? And he's like, sure. And he put the headset out the window. I'm amazed that the headset didn't like thingy off. Yeah, but he doesn't have a Bluetooth headset.
I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, he's on the second floor. So to clarify why I found this so funny, the way he explained, because we were joking, I think we were playing Rainbow or something, and he was saying that one of the maps looked like his house. I can't remember what map it was. I'm trying to remember because it was such a specific layout, and he was saying about how it was, which is why I was like, can you put my headset? Can you put the headset out the window? Sit it out the window.
Hey, look, it's my bed.
Rest on the window. Would he be able to hear me from there? Because the thing is, he had one of those really loud mics. He had one of those headsets to or those microphones so I could hear everything around him. I didn't hear a lot of cars or anything, so it was I could to give him how loud his headset was.
He just goes, my friend.
No, to give a sense of what I mean, how loud his thing was, you could hear if somebody closed the door in the next room kind of loud. His door was closed. That's how how much I don't know if it's just his house echoed or his microphone, but it picked up a lot of shit. So I took that and I was like, I don't hear a lot of cars. I'll assume you're somewhere where there's not a lot of cars going by all the time. I can possibly spit this out there and he'll hear me. So I went out and I was talking to them. I was talking to them both. And they just stopped. After discussing a little bit why they were so angry and trying to justify and explain things. I explained that this dude just is really bad at making jokes because he's got a bad tone. In the sense of the way he does it, all he's a legitimate tone, and he's like, dude, what?
Fixed it since then?
Oh, he's fixed it. But the reason why he's such a bad tone is because See, the thing is, the dude gets very loud, but he has a specific tone which is hard to grasp when he goes to this pitch of loudness.
Story, man. Like, Plier fucking animation things with like the fucking, what is it, the Distraction podcast? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a little podcast for two things. One, just to have something to do, you know, just on the sidebars and whatnot, just have them posted. But then at the same time, so that way, like, I can also like give myself something to do where, like, you know, probably my 2D animation, even 3D for that matter, just animate the shit like this. You know what I mean? I guess 3D could work a little faster technically because I mean, we just have, I just get great presets for everyone, me, you, maybe even Logical. I don't know though. I think I just like it being me and you because Logical's a little bitch when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Fucking, I gotta play a game, man. Whenever I do stuff, just sit, relax, very thirsty, you know.
Well, nah, I get playing the game because the game gives you something to talk about. We got that down.
Fair.
You want to
Good point. Like that. Like, see, that's the difference between like a podcast and just game. That's like.
See, this is the thing though. I would love. I think if I was to ever do a podcast, right, I would 100% be playing games well.
Yeah, but the difference is like the fun thing about like right now, you know, I'm recording and we're talking. Is like you can go on to other subjects than just the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. But then the game's always something you come back to.
Stuff while playing a game. Like that's what, like, if I still had Xbox, I would want to stream Twitch and do Rainbow. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why I went to PC. It wasn't just the goodness of it. It's also just because of money. I'm not able to pay for the fucking subscription every month. I can't afford that. And even if I could, I would. It's also just honestly better just to save, if to a degree. You know, need money. I need a lot of money, and I can't get any money. And apparently every fucking job out there in my area, even though I'm in the fucking shopping district, is just a piece of shit. There's just nothing you can really do. You know?
Finish off the story real quick. After we had a little discussion and finally kind of came to the conclusions of why I really was mad, it turns out the sister thing, like, he understands where it was coming from because he was like, fair enough. He understands his sister.
Fucked her.
No, I mean, like, the sister was like, his sister's the kind of person that supposedly she's the one that engages other people. So he knows that his friend was just like, okay, sure.
Fucking wimp to make the first move, I understand.
It's not even like that. From what I gathered, his sister's more like the kind of the logic of, you know, if you make the move, I'm just gonna choose right then and there if I'm going along or not. Kind of logic.
Wow.
So after any like little discussion or joke was made, he just immediately was like, you know what, sure.
Wow.
No, but again, all that shit happened. It was like, okay, but that apparently wasn't even the main reason. The main reason was like all the times where he was like shitting on him so heavily, because he's like, it really took a mental impact on him.
Because he said my aim wasn't good in this game. He blamed me for the loss of the round. That's the thing.
No, like this dude put like. This dude put consistent, but the way he said shit and the jokes he made, like some of them were just, they were dog shit, they were so bad. Again, a lot of the problem was the joke, just the tone and the way he was saying it, so it seems so much worse than what it was.
I love the idea, knowing you, that this is like a years ago kind of story. You're like 8 or so doing this kind of fucking negotiation to two 16-year-olds.
I think I was
full grown adult.
14? I was 14 or 13, I think. I don't remember what.
I don't know. How let me ask you this much. How late were you? So I guess a decent amount of maturity, I'd say. Or do you think it was slow but natural early on? You know?
Well, I didn't have like a slow, but I had like the sudden moment where it just went bonk, and then my voice just went whoosh.
Your voice came in and you went, I can be smooth. Drink coffee, peaceful.
It's not even that. Like I didn't really care about the way it was. It was one of those things where I would play with people that that knew me when, you know, like I would play with people like I hadn't played with in ages, and they'd talk to me and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" They'd be like, "Who are you?"
You just look in the mirror with your deep voice. You sound like a plier complexion kind of looking face. You just go, "I can see clearly now. The rain is gone." yes.
Afterwards, they discussed everything and talking. They had a little heart-to-heart. But after they... you know what's funny, though? That day actually ended where they were taking turns playing Rainbow.
That's the end of your story?
Yeah.
Alright, should I give us an example of one that I've had, of, like, de-escalation and whatnot that I've done? Of, like someone else, I guess, has done? Should I do one of, like, I guess, real life or, online?
You know what? Go online first, and then we'll see.
Okay.
I've heard a little one.
Well, about the thing with like the whole like thing in For Honor. Holly Blaze. Let me think of another. I mean, a good example of de-escalation is from one of my friends. Remember the guy who went by King of Farts? Remember him?
Yeah.
I think I've told this 1,000 times, but I'll never forget it. Like, anytime I'm really angry, he just understood, like, the best way to stop tension is just to say something really random with that you couldn't really disagree with, especially when people are at a disagreement. So again, I'm vegetarian, and like just randomly, me and this guy, fucking Dead by Daylight custom lobby, me and this guy are at each other's fucking throats. Maybe if you fucking did gens, maybe if you would help with Killer. I can't, I'm doing gens, who's doing gens? Like, it was that whole fucking thing. Like, we could have won that, it was one gen. All I needed was for one of you guys to stop trying to suck off Mr. Ghostface over there. It was a whole fucking discussion. And then, just randomly, party leader, King of Farts himself, pretty much started the whole looking for group, got me in as a friend, and I think one of the other guys, and he's just a random guy. And he just immediately goes, hey, guys, he just keeps doing it, he goes, we can't lower down a little bit, and goes, guys, we can all agree that chicken is the best food. He just says that. And of course, the first one is just go, actually, just immediately goes, we can all agree that chicken is the best food. Like, he just, like, that guy, I can always kind of, like, respect, like, he understands, like, internet drama can just be solved with internet drama, just something sillier, and then it just goes away. It's so easy to stop.